So I didn't think I was coming to practice, and I actually managed to find some Tiznape for my Fusnangers, and that was good. So I did some no winds, I did some full throws, I got out there, got some practice in, got a little better. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not putting them together, especially with these two lighter balls. I don't know why I couldn't put a little bit more distance on the ball. I guess I'm gonna have to take a look at the technique and see what's going on there. But yes, very very interesting for me because it seems like it's so hit or miss. Because I mean, when I pick up the competition ball, it's so off. It's back. It's always back in that 40-meter range. And with these, I mean, I'm around the 50-meter. I'm somewhere in the ballpark of the 50-meter range. So I don't know why I'm so stuck down there. The 14-pounder felt good yesterday. Felt decent. Still not consistently over that mark. I'm kind of, I don't know what it is. I don't know why the fuck I'm stuck there. Trying to look at the way that I move with the balls. I've been trying to relax on one and then add the acceleration afterwards. But I feel myself going, if I'm watching the camera angle, I feel myself going to the left side. And if I was doing it, if I was actually doing the spin, I feel myself going right for some reason. And maybe that has to do with where I'm deciding to push my acceleration point because I shouldn't be. Yes, I'm holding the middle, but there's definitely this tendency for me to want to pull in that one direction a little bit more. Yeah, I would like to admit to. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. The throws were a little bit more consistent than they normally are, though. I will say that that was a good thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out why I can't because my 5.5K is still my best ball right now, and that's very very interesting to me. That the 5 point I can't throw the 5K as far as I've thrown the 5.5K, and I'm just gonna have to go back and look at those throws and see what I was doing right or wrong, because that's a really confusing, really really interesting thing, really really interesting. And I guess that my theory is going to now, whether for good or bad, my theory is more like going towards throwing all the different balls. I mean, I probably need to throw the 16 pounder sometimes, but I can't mentally I'm not there some days when I try to go throw the 16 pounder, and it's not conducive to me. It's almost more of a mental frustrator for me when I try to throw the 16 pounder and it's going less than this distance that we're seeing today. That distance is not very far. It's just that's basically what I should have been doing a long time ago. But it's like it's a psychological thing for me to like fight with the hammer there. I like know I know that I can be 55 plus. 65. I really believe I can be 65 plus 70, around 7 pretty soon. But I mean, that's just something I'm going to have to get over. I realize that being consistent over 75 meters is a little bit more complicated, but I do believe that I have the ability. I have well in my wheelhouse to be um, in the 70, in the 65 plus the 70-meter club for sure. But it gets frustrating when I'm picking up that 7.26K and I don't see those numbers. And I guess I'm just gonna have to find the meets and throw in the meets. I don't know. That's because I've done it. I have done it with some of the other hammers. One of the lighter hammers that I've thrown was a 4.5K. I don't think I was quite at that distance, but I was definitely over the I was well over the 60-meter mark. So that's just something that I think about too as well. I have the ability to do it, but how am I going to put it together? So and I get frustrated along the way. Is the really really tricky thing, because that's why I throw the 5.6 and the 6K, is that it's a little bit extra work and it's a little bit less on my mind, but I still think about the distance. But I can relax a little bit more when I throw these balls, so that's kind of why I do it. But that's all I got, guys. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws. And most importantly, live to fight another day. Have a get out of here, guys.